name's Nick. I'm commonly known as Ripples in Wales on Twitter, and I'm breaking out into YouTube to give you all a bit of an understanding about Bearable Guy. So, in this first video, we're going to be having a look at some of Bearable Guy's Twitter banners and Twitter profile pictures and going through and explaining what each one means and what is he trying to convey over to you through his Twitter banners and is also his his Lodestar letters and any other information that he has pinned into his profile pictures. So without further ado, let's dive in. So he has two Twitter banners, as you can see. We have a normal facing Bearable Guy 123 account, and we also have a reversed mirrored Bearable Guy 123 account. They both have a banner picture, and they both have an avatar. Okay, you can both see that now, and they both have a follow list. Okay, three things that first of all to take note of when you're looking at Bearable Guy's work. All the links to any of the information that he's posted are in these links attached to his Twitter profile. Super important to kind of not go beyond these, because I mean there is data, but it's mostly kept in here. There's links to his Reddit channel and everything here as well on both accounts. They're both the same. Anyway, my job here today is to try and hopefully put across to you what I've at least figured out with his profiles and why he has two and why he's trying to present things in two different ways. I stumbled up across this by accident. I was looking at a few different things, and it became more apparent to me that he was splitting the two accounts down for a particular reason, and that particular reason was because he wanted to segregate Ripple and an XRP. Okay, my feeling is, and this is just my own personal take on things, but I've got enough evidence to kind of make myself quite satisfied with the conclusion, is that the Bearable Guy 123 account represents Ripple, okay, and Ripple's plans on the XRPL, and the 321 mirrored account, it represents XRP and the XRPL. Okay, how did I start figuring out this out? Well, I was, obviously I'm familiar with Bearable Guy's work, and I've been going through it for a couple of years. He has a follow list on the reverse mirrored account, and all the members in the reverse list are people that you may have come across over if you're an OG in the past few years. Bullzilla, Bank, Notorious, Johnny, Working Man Channel, Valgester, Venture. These are all community members, Blockchain Backer, Extravod, and they're all YouTubers and whatnot. They represent the community that is the XRP community that promotes the XRPL ecosystem as such. On the Bearable Guy account here, you've got a follow list that contains all industry participants that are of note. Generally, more kind of straight cut, clean actors on here, like Brad, David Schwartz, Ripple itself, Hodor, IMF, US Securities, Federal Reserve, Treasury Department, Bank of England. It goes on. European ECB, we've got HM Treasury, Bangladesh, Reserve Bank of India, World Bank. It goes on. Each one of these, he's pointing you to these institutions because Ripple has some form of connection with them, and he's giving you hints. So on the forward-facing Bearable account, everything is shaped towards Ripple, its connections, its interests, and that's how you should look at these two accounts, or that's at least how I look at these two accounts. They're both split out, and there's good reason. I think for those of you who are been in the space for a while, you understand that Ripple is a software company in San Francisco at the minute, and they build out software technologies that help banks on the XRPL. Their software's built on the XRPL, and they use the native token XRP in their kind of software productions. But XRP is a decentralized token native to the XRPL network. It is its own system, and by BG separating these two out, he's trying to say to you that the XRP and the XRPL system would continue without Ripple. They are decentralized, autonomous, and they will continue. Anyway, so you can kind of see how it's split off, and some of the posts that he's posted over time Some of them are mirrored across. Others kind of have a bit more of a shaping towards Ripple, and more towards regulation and legal affairs and the development of Ripple as a company. The most obvious ones are the banners. This was a banner that began its life like, see if I can find it in here. I think it's, is it this one? Yeah, this is how it began its life. And so you had a number of snowballs on a hill, and each year that passed, another snowball would be marked off, and the territory would change. The snow has somewhat disappeared. You can compare the image at the bottom to the top. Okay, over the years that's changed, and as I said, it's evolved. We then had kind of one of the other ones that he had in due course on his profile was this. He had a stop sign which represented the SEC lawsuit. You see the XRP in the middle there, and things had been stopped, and before things continue at Ripple, there was a few things. There was also some code in there. We'll go on to that another day. But you can see how this profile banner, and obviously look at the avatar, it's changed a lot. There are things that have evolved on his banner, and this evolution on the Bearable Guy's banner is to do with the Ripple's plans. They're moving faster and faster. Okay, it's like an avalanche, isn't it? Okay, and I'll come back to that statement. Ripple's plans are moving faster and faster, because he tells you in one of the Lodestar letters. I think it's Lodestar 3. We'll go to it in a minute. Okay, so we can see how the banners have changed through the hands of time. There's that kind of hexagon snowball that I mentioned, and we can see, I think it was Enigma that posted this great little breakdown of how it all changed. And you have I think, oh, there you go, he's got the dates on it. So February the 14th 2020, May the 19th 2020, we have the stop sign there. So maybe it wasn't the lawsuit, maybe it was before the lawsuit in that case. There we go. So there's something we both learned there. Anyhow, the evolution of it is changed a lot, and we can go on to the Lodestar letters to confirm this. We can go to Lodestar 3, which is just pinned in here. If you look at Lodestar 3, I've opened it up already for us. We can go across to it and we can put, look at the bottom of Lodestar 3, and it's interesting, hey, he chooses the bottom to reference the top of his banner. Do you see how he did that? It's like reversal. So he put here, the plans that Ripple has for XRP are moving faster and faster. I know that you all see it. He's pointing you. He's saying to you, I know that you see this. Okay? It's blatant. Okay? They're moving faster and faster, and I know you see it. It's a shame that so many don't even know what's happening. We are at the forefront of a new age. Okay, and we're going to move on to the second part of the minute. So you can see that he's highlighting, his banners and telling you that, that this is Ripple's plans and they're evolving quickly. All right, the avatar. The avatar's changed dramatically over the years. Now you can see he's wearing a top hat. He's got an amber background, which is like almost, if you look at traffic light systems, you have the, stop, get ready, go. It's quite interesting. He's got 4 teeth there. That for me represents 2024. It might not be right. Don't trust me on that. But you can see he's in a tuxedo suit. He's getting ready. He represents Ripple, in this scene. And the avatar changes for the both. He's interchangeable, but he kind of represents different things. On the previous ones on here, let's have a look. He was the jester, with 3 teeth, light to dark background. And so the avatars varied over time. I'm not really dug into the avatars fully, but we maybe will have another look at that in due course. It's not something I'm super brilliant at, but we could probably find some parallels in there. So we're going with this profile as Ripple and their plans, and there are a few other things we can go in. So let's go and look at the other profile, and how can we verify that this is to do with XRP and XRP's plans? Well, as I said before, his follow lists to do with the XRP community. Okay, that's the big giveaway. There are a few things on here that I picked up in the early days. I'll just scroll through and find some interesting things at the bottom. I think there's some of the, if it's still here, where are you? Where's the heart? There's a heart that he created. I think it might be on his, okay, maybe we'll move on from that. There was a heart with XRapid, XVIA, and XCurrent on it that may have been posted into his Reddit. But anyway, we'll move on. We got the banner here. The bear. There's a bear as a captain hat off the ship. He's looking up at a golden sun and blue skies. Okay, and one of the main things that we can draw from, we can go back to that Lodestar 3 letter that I highlighted before, and we can just highlight this part here. Where are we? Here we go. It's a shame that so many don't even know what's happening. What is happening? We're at the forefront of a new age, and when the bear looks up at that beautiful golden sun and blue skies, he thanks God for this opportunity for people worldwide to take advantage of this chance to buy XRP. Okay? When the bear looks up at the golden sun and blue skies. Okay? When the bear looks up at the golden sun and blue skies, he's telling you that you have a very limited a window when the bear looks up at the golden sun to take advantage of this chance to buy XRP. Okay, so he's referring to XRP more in this profile banner. Okay, and its plans, and also, you know, using the avatar of the captain of the ship. Okay, captain of the ship can be referred in many ways, but it's when we move on to the ship scene, which I think will be April of next year, if my calculations are correct. Not financial advice. We know that you know, the ship is setting sail for XRP. It's like you can't use a moon rocket, can you? So the idea is, you know, the digital asset world, you know, XRP will become the captain of that, the leader. We know that from the bearable guy scenes. How did this banner change over time? Let's have a quick look. We're gonna have to go through this quickly because I've got a 15-minute YouTube timer. Well, it actually started before that. Let's have a look. Where do we go? It started like this. Okay, it started with a brick wall with plans within plans within plans and plans. Okay, and that was back in, I think, 2018. Subsequently, the sun came out behind the wall like this, on this particular banner we're talking about here, and then eventually where is it? Yeah. Okay. Well, eventually it turned out like this. You've got a massive brick wall, which represented the castle walls. Also represented Brexit, but the walls to the King's Kingdom came down, and then you've got the golden sun and blue skies coming down. And eventually, it manifested itself into the one we're looking at now, which is, that was the one that preceded the one that were so them and those were kind of one after the other. My bad. So this came first, then the bear popped up into that, you know, showing you that the plans were actually, it's a big giveaway. This, I should go over this a little bit more. So you had all of the kind of the things that were driving liquidity towards XRP, like MoneyGram deals, Fidelities. There was all sorts of ciphers and clues inside here that people who are super smart in the community picked up on. And finally, we've evolved into, you know, this picture here, which is the last brick of light with the brick here and the bear looking up at the golden sun and blue skies. There are a few other things that I'll go over with you in due course, but that's the first and kind of foremost thing I wanted to bring you out at an introductory level, is that the two accounts mean different things, very, very different things, and his banners are speaking volumes to you. So he's telling you various things about Ripple and XRP and how the plans are evolving for each of those entities, because they are different. You've got to remember that. They're subtly different. Okay, well, that was the first little introductory hit on this. I'm going to keep it short, going to keep it sweet, and we're going to go over loads more. But I wanted to bring people in at the base level with this, so that we can look at his accounts and start to understand. It's important that you all go and read Lodestar123. Do that for your homework. And also, we've got his Reddit channels here. You've got the one that you can click on here through his link, and also you can go to Bearable Guy's own one. Click on posts, and you'll see all of his posts for the past 4 years in order of chronological order, posted in date and time. There's the heart thing I was referring to. Anywho. I hope that helps you a lot. Come over to my Twitter and say hello. Please like, share and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.